Well, it's difficult. I mean, you got to get something that says something without it saying too much. But at the same time, it's still got to say something. See?
No, I'm not sure I do, PJ. Either way, mate, that stuff looks expensive.
It's a birthday.
PJ, Liz is, how do I put it? She's
about
easily
this
let... Mate, I am doing the lost property, OK?
So much to do, so little time.
Joanna, you're a woman?
Last time I looked.
Birthday present.
My birthday's months away.
For Liz?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if Liz and I really share the same taste, but... now, what sort of form do I have to use for lost or damaged piece of equipment?
Third shelf.
Come on, Joe. Patrol. Well, can't someone else do it? No, you're rostered. Well, I've got my senior connie exam day after tomorrow. I need to get some studying.
I'll go. Give you a chance to do some swatting.
Hang on, Jo can study in her own time. Evan, you've got things to do here.
No, yeah, he had a couple of traffic reports and I finished them already.
Oh, no, I'm not changing the entire schedule so Jo can catch up on her homework.
It's a lost con, don't you?
You don't need to. It's done. Ready? The exam only comes up once a year. If Jo's not ready for it, she'll have to wait another 12 months.
Her problem. It's not your job to change the rosters.
I also thought it might give us a chance to talk.
Got nothing to talk about, Evan.
I mean, there's been a serious bump in our relationship.
Our relationship is sergeant and probationary constable. And it's a sergeant's job to decide who goes out on patrol. Hello, what have we got here? Got an accident, have we?
Ah, came around the corner, I saw it in the ditch.
Where's the driver?
Search me.
Sarge, have a look at this.
So where have they gone?
Want it off?
Wait here, sir. Don't go anywhere, thanks. Hey, steady on, steady on.
He wants to kill me. He's going to kill me. Up at the road, the guy at the car.
No, he's trying to help
No,
you.
he's not. He's not.
Take it easy, take it easy.
Okay, I'll call an ambulance.
Yeah, I'll wait here with you. Make sure the Good Samaritan sticks around so we can talk to him.
Right.
So, have you ID'd him?
Well, we haven't been able to talk to him yet. He hasn't regained consciousness.
Didn't he have a wallet?
Well, we couldn't find one. A bit of cash in his pocket was all.
So no credit cards, no driver's licence?
Nothing.
We don't even have a name?
Well, the Sarge was checking out the rego.
Yep, it's in the name of True Grit Plumbing, owned by Jim Willis.
And do you think someone really tried to kill this Willis or not?
I don't think so. No, he's a bit disoriented.
Then why did our Good Samaritan drive off?
So you think he might have tried to run Willis off the road?
That's one of the questions we'll be asking. Would have helped if we got the rego.
He was just a cloud of dust when I got back.
Well, if he skipped the scene of an accident he was involved in, then he's committed an offence.
You better search the car. You never know, he might turn up a clue.
Right.
We should do a door knock on the farmhouses near the accident scene, see if there are any witnesses. If that's all right with you.
Yep, just about to issue that instruction, Jo. Oh. All right, Evan, let's go. I want you to stop trying to pull the rug out from under me at every opportunity.
It shouldn't matter who comes up with the ideas as long as they're the right ones. No, sorry, you're the sergeant.
Who are we seeing this time?
The legendary Greaves brothers.
You know 'em?
I don't reckon anyone knows them. I hardly ever venture past the front gate. Didn't stop them racking up the bills, though.
That's really none of our business.
I'll only be gone a couple of hours. You said you was going to fix the bloody pot this afternoon. I'll do it when I get back. Shops will be empty by then. Do it yourself then.
Gentlemen, how's it going?
What's up?
I'm Constable Evan Jones. This is Sergeant Tess Gallagher.
G'day.
How do?
Got your mail.
Oh, That's all we bloody need, another bunch of bloody bills.
Oh, here, I'll sort them.
Don't worry about sorting them. What you need is some hard bloody yakka so that one day we might be able to pay them. Wouldn't that be something?
Don't take the nose of him. The only joy he gets out of life is abusing me.
As useless as a bullock in a dairy.
We're asking around about an accident that happened out on Ketcher's Court Road this morning. Just wondering if you gentlemen might have seen anything.
Oh, I never. I was getting the feed out to the top paddock since 5:30. Can't answer for the bloody tomcat, though. You was on the prowl again this morning,
I
wasn't you?
told you I was down at the stonemasons checking on Mum's headstone.
Oh, your mother died. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a month ago. He hasn't even finished the epitaph.
Well, so you didn't see anything either?
No. I gotta go to town. I'll leave the gate open for you.
Thought you two tried to steer clear of the temptations of Mount Thomas.
Used to. Since Mum threw in the towel. You can't keep away.
Yeah? What's the attraction?
Bitch on hate. Lucy Paget. Been carrying a torch for the last bloody 40 years. And then the minute dear old Mum passes away, you can't stay away.
That's good, isn't it?
What's good about it? He's never here. He doesn't work. All that's good is we'll get another bloody mouth to feed.
Save that. Constable?
Thanks for your time, Mr. Greaves.
Jim Willis?
Jim?
Jim, is that your name?
Yeah, sorry, that's me.
When we found you out at the accident site, you claimed someone was trying to kill you.
Did I? Must have been off my head.
So that man who was up at the car, he didn't try to attack you?
I can't remember anyone at the car.
Did someone try and run you off the road?
No, I just lost it on the corner. I skidded and the rest is just sort of blank.
Where are you heading, Mr. Willis?
Just driving, you know.
Nowhere in particular.
No, I got sick of Melbourne. Where's my car?
Oh, it's impounded at the moment. It'll be safe.
We couldn't find any credit cards or driver's license amongst your things.
Couldn't you? Oh, no.
Or is there a problem?
I must have left my wallet and my other pair of jeans.
Let me get this straight. You got sick of Melbourne, so you jumped in the car, heading nowhere in particular, and you didn't think to take your wallet or your driver's license.
There's no law against it, is there?
Well, it's good to know that he's got more than one pair of jeans.
So how far was he planning to get without credit cards and ID?
Perhaps his trip wasn't planned.
Oh, so you don't buy his story about being sick of the big smoke?
I'm more inclined to believe what he was saying when he was stumbling around the bush.
That someone was trying to kill him?
Excuse disturbance in Paget's Lane.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Come on, Lucy! Come on, my buttercup!
Mr. Greaves, we've had complaints.
If there were worlds enough and time, this coyness mistress were no crime.
That's enough, Joshua.
Marry me, Lucy!
Go away, you idiot! Oh, now look what you've done. You've brought the police.
I want them here so they can witness our love. I want the whole world to see Lucy.
I won't warn you again, sir. Now, is this man bothering you?
All my life I've lived here. I won't be able to show my face now.
Oh, Lucy, we've got 40 years to make up for, love.
I won't marry you, Joshua. Especially after today's display. Now go away.
I think you've had your answer, sir.
Lucy.
Come on, let's go.
Come away with me, Lucy!
Let's talk about this down the station, sir.
I love you, Lucy! Oh, give me a break. Look, I just want to talk to her. Lucy!
OK, so I was a bit noisy.
A bit. Any more incidents like that and you'll be charged with breaching the peace.
Well, how do you expect a bloke to attract a lady's attention?
Maybe she doesn't want any attention from you.
I hope you have milk.
Oh, yeah, good. Thanks.
So what's the problem, Mr. Greaves?
In a nutshell, I'm getting old and I haven't got much time.
So you're pushing Mrs. Paget for a decision?
I fell in love with her 40 years ago, and then Arthur Paget comes along, sweeps her off her feet, and I get left behind.
And he's passed on?
Yeah, and I'm not letting the grass grow under me feet.
You might have to.
Why?
Because you can't rush these things.
Look, son, we are both getting long in the tooth.
Yeah, but she's still a woman. You've got to do these things properly. Call her up. Ask her for a quiet chat. And really listen to her. Find out what makes it tick.
Sarge, I just followed up on that rego for you, and guess what? I just spoke to a Mr. Jim Willis of True Grit Plumbing.
How's he feeling?
He's fine, and he's in Essendon.
What?
It seems our accident victim is his son, Carl. And Jim would like his car back, please.
What does that mean, he doesn't want his son back?
That didn't sound too close to me. Carl was working in a pub in Dandenong up to about a week ago, apparently.
Dandenong?
Armed robbery scenario for you. 2 blokes walk in through a door that's been conveniently left open, steal 97 grand, make off, shoot at police when they intercept the getaway car. Both escape, no money recovered.
Where was this?
Dandenong, a place called the Tavern.
Well, surely that's a problem for Dandenong CI, isn't it?
Yeah, except our accident victim, Carl Willis, quit his job at the tavern the day after the robbery.
Dandenong CI are very keen to talk to Mr. Willis.
They think he might be the inside man on the job, huh?
Possible. He wasn't at work when the place was hit. Left the door open, met his mate, got mussed up.
But there was no money in the car when we checked it.
Maybe our Good Samaritan got it.
Would explain why he made off so quickly after the accident.
Not falling out between thieves.
Why don't we see if any of this jogs young Carl's memory?
We checked the loos, the kiosk, outside the front door with the patient, smoke, nothing. He's cleared out.
Well, I'd say that confirms our suspicions. I'll put out a general broadcast on our Mr. Willis.
Do you want a whereabouts desired to go out and leap to?
And put out a general broadcast on the other bloke in the car you guys saw.
Oh, the one with no registration.
Holden Commodore Green. I got that much.
Let's check Willis's car for fingerprints, too. If it was used in that robbery, you never know, we might turn something up.
There was a panel beater. Some character's been hanging around trying to get into Willis's car. He shooed him off. He had a limp, bandages.
So Carl Willis is still around and there's something in his car that he wants.
Well, there's nothing in it. We've already searched it.
Unless it's already gone.
Well, like 97 grand.
Have you heard from Dandenong?
First thing tomorrow, I'm on a promise.
Well, let's hope they deliver. Now, who's for a drink?
I've got too much study to do.
You seem to be getting plenty of study under your belt during the day.
Sarge. Pub?
No, I'm not in the mood tonight, thanks.
Hey, Jay, any chance of some expert tutoring?
Well, for me?
Yeah. Well, you haven't forgotten it all, have you?
No, mate, I've got a dinner date with Liz tonight, otherwise I'll be all yours.
Promises?
Hey, how's the Sarge?
Yeah, well, I'm not that desperate.
Hello, Lucy. Hi, Joshua. Oh, my goodness. Isn't that brooch beautiful? Is that new?
Yes, it is.
It's lovely.
I bought it for her.
Wow, that's very nice.
He owed me an apology, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess. What'll you have?
A glass of sherry. Dry, thanks.
And a pot for me, thanks, Chris.
Coming up.
In the parlour.
Of course, I'll bring it in.
Thank you.
It's a flash brooch.
Not like Joshua to lash out either.
Hi, Josie.
Oh, g'day, Liz.
How are you?
Thanks. Hello. Sorry I'm late.
We've got plenty of time to do dinner.
Why don't we just have a drink first, hey? You take a seat. You give us a hand.
Another round?
Yes, thanks, Chris. Plus a vodka lemon soda.
Come here.
What's up? So what's the story with you and Liz? I mean, how serious are you?
Am I getting the Big Brother talk?
I'm just asking.
I am getting the Big Brother talk.
It's just that Liz has been hurt before. She doesn't always make the most intelligent of choices.
Don't play a bit too much, Betty boy.
You know what I'm saying. You know, you're turning her head with all these expensive gifts.
We're having fun. We're enjoying ourselves. You haven't got a problem with that, have you?
I just want you to think carefully about what she means to you. I don't want her getting hurt, okay?
Last thing on my mind, man.
Boy, we're dying of thirst over here.
Here you go.
Excuse me.
When may a member of the police force perform a search without a warrant?
Well, it's easy when an indictable offence has taken place.
Wrong. Sorry.
No, it's not.
It's when a serious indictable offence has taken place.
Oh, that's stupid. If it's indictable, it's serious by definition.
Just telling you what it says.
Joanna, you're supposed to answer the questions, not debate them.
It's not my fault if they're not written in proper English.
You tell him, Joe.
PJ, Dandenong kept their promise. Here's the info on the guy that shot at them when they intercepted the getaway car. Leo Beaumont.
Impressive resume. Stand over man, robbery with violence, assault with a weapon, firearm possession. Nice guy.
Hey, isn't that a Good Samaritan? So Carl Willis and Leo Beaumont were in the pub job together.
But But Carl decided to keep all the money for himself.
Which is why Beaumont wants to kill him.
Very likely.
No wonder Carl did a runner from the hospital.
But there wasn't any money in the car.
Yeah, because Beaumont's probably taken it and skipped town by now.
If Carl's very lucky, the other possibility is he's stashed it in the bush somewhere.
Well, then why would he go searching for it at the panel beaters?
No, he was pretty knocked around yesterday. Maybe he genuinely can't remember what happened.
How carefully did we search the bush around the accident scene yesterday?
Not at all. Well, we didn't know we were searching for 97 grand then.
Well, you'd better get back out there now, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge,
What?
that's the Greaves brothers' property. They must have known about the crash.
What now? Can't you see I'm working?
Yeah, an accident, Mr. Greaves.
Bobby calves are unpredictable, son. One swing of the head, you can lose a few teeth.
You had a stroke of luck then, didn't you? Is Joshua around?
Yeah, he's around.
I found him, you silly op.
You got any more questions? If you have, you can ask him. I'm busy.
G'day.
Nice eye. You two been in a fight.
I ran into the back of the baler. What can we do for you?
The car that ran off the road yesterday.
I told you already, I don't know anything about it.
Well, you didn't see anything at all.
Drove past, that's it.
That's not what you said yesterday.
Look, you asked if we'd seen the accident. Well, we didn't.
You saw the vehicle?
Oh, from a distance. Heard the ambulance. Nothing to do.
We wondered if you might have found anything in the adjacent bush.
Like what? Like a bag of money?
I wish. Sorry, can't help you.
Listen, mate, if things are so tight, how did you manage to stump up the dough for Lucy's brooch?
I don't see as how it's any of your bloody business.
It's a police inquiry, sir.
Well, if you must know, Mum left us a bit. Wouldn't let us touch her while she was alive, but now she's not around anymore to know, is she?
This missing cash belongs to some very unpleasant people. If you hear anything, you must let us know.
A word from the bank is they're in hock up to their necks.
If their mother did have a treasure trove, why didn't she use it to pay off the farm's debts?
Yeah, well, that's the question, isn't it?
I didn't know we got a warrant for bank records.
Oh, I just made a casual inquiry. They didn't have to respond.
Maybe you better do some revision on warrants for your exam.
I actually asked her to do it while I was on the phone to the co-op.
Maybe you need to do some revision as well.
Don't forget that brooch Josh bought Lucy cost a bomb.
Could he have found the money?
Well, where else would he get that amount of cash?
Well, perhaps the object of Josh's desire might be able to shed some light.
Well, when a gentleman gives you a gift, you don't ask him how he managed to pay for it, now do you?
He didn't mention anything about a windfall. It looks like quite an expensive brooch.
Quite expensive. It's worth over $600.
How do you know that?
Well, I had it valued this morning, didn't I? Well, you know what men are like. Tell you they'll show you the world and then want to do it economy class.
Has he given you any other gifts?
No, the brooch is the first. I don't know who put the idea in his head, but I suppose at my age I should be flattered.
And you've known Joshua a long time, I gather.
Most of my life. Do you have any idea how much the old girl left him then?
We can't discuss that.
Oh, well, we all thought she didn't have 2 pence to rub together.
Thanks for your time, Mrs. Patchett.
Thank you.
Did Joshua tell her how he paid for the brooch?
If he did, she's not telling us.
Other provisions for obtaining a warrant to search for evidence for an indictable offence.
Reasonable grounds.
Would that apply in the Greaves' case?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let's do it.
Searching the Greaves place is going to take hours, you realise that?
We tried your approach, it didn't work. Look, it's the same car that was here yesterday. It's Beaumont. Go! Go!
Story.
Story is, we'd like a chat. You'll come with us.
Hey! Hey! Stand away from the car!
Move away from the car.
Birdwatch.
You weren't on a treasure hunt then?
No.
$100,000 treasure hunt?
I said no, sweetheart.
Sergeant to you, Mr. Beaumont.
You know Carl Willis?
Never heard of him.
It was his car you were checking out yesterday.
He's been a good citizen, you know, helping out.
So why did you leave the scene of an accident?
Thought I saw a galah.
Try this for size. Your friend takes off with your cash. You chase him, causing him to have a car accident. We turn up before you can find your cash.
I was just getting back to nature. You can't arrest me for taking a walk by the road. So can I go now?
Are you satisfied with the treatment you've received here today?
Absolutely. 5-star. Recommend you blokes anytime.
Thank you, Mr. Beaumont.
There you are. Why don't you take some good advice and get out of town?
That's the problem with me. Headstrong. Never could take good advice.
Inside of trouble, I'll come looking for you. You can bet on that.
So I take it that was a waste of time.
You can't hold on to him. Defender squad reckoned he did it, but he's alibied.
Well, we know two things for sure. Beaumont hasn't got the money and Carl Willis is still alive.
How do you figure that?
Because if Beaumont did get the money, or if he killed Willis, he wouldn't be hanging around. So either Willis has recovered the money...
Or the old boys have.
That warrant's still good?
Got your usual farm vehicle.
Hey, that's Liz Stewart's car. G'day, Liz.
Hi, Jonesy. Tess?
What brings you out here?
Oh, just lawyery type stuff. You?
What's up now? You blokes planning on setting up an agency out here, eh?
Mr. Greaves, we have a warrant to search your property.
Well, go ahead. The drugs are in the pigsty. The bodies are piled up in the dairy.
Please. Can we have a look in the bag?
Not unless your warrant specifically mentions property in my possession. Thought not.
The Stewart's here to help us with the probate and my mother's will.
Mr. Greaves, did you just give this bag to Miss Stewart?
What if I did?
Can you tell me what's in it, please?
My mother's stuff.
Can you be more specific?
Papers. Bit of cash.
Yeah, how much cash?
I didn't count it.
What's going on now?
We got a warrant to search the farm, Josh.
What's she doing here?
Your brother had some matters to discuss.
What, without me?
You was doing something useful for once.
Pico said a man Thomas 258.
Mount Thomas 258 received.
Burglary reported at the Hughes farm on Kedges Gorge Road.
That's your neighbour, isn't it?
We share a boundary.
We'll attend.
So just food taken?
Bread, milk, some cold meat from the fridge, and some painkillers.
Painkillers?
Well, Carl Willis wasn't exactly in the best shape when he left the hospital, was he?
And we checked the sheds. Someone's been resting up in one of the barns. They pulled a whole lot of sacks together.
Yeah, but they'd flown the coop by the time we got there.
Did you find anything at the Greaves place?
Ben's sister.
Pardon?
Apparently she's handling old Mrs. Greaves' probate.
Yeah, that's right. She mentioned something about that case the other night.
Well, part of the estate is a big bag of cash.
Yeah, could be right. You know how old people like to hide cash under their beds.
You saw this bag?
Yeah, Liz put it in her car.
You asked to inspect it?
I asked, yes.
Better know the answer you got.
And she just took off?
We're in no position to prevent her. I don't reckon the Greaves brothers were in total agreement over it either.
Well, it's got wind of it.
She's playing with fire. Mountains 509 to DKC. We are code 5 at the last. She's here. That's good. Yeah. PJ?
I'll get the ambulance.
VKC. This is Mount Thomas 509. We need an ambulance urgently. Female victim. Head injuries.
She's tough. She's a Stewart. He asked me last night if I was serious about her. Well, I am, mate. Very serious about her. And I'm serious about nailing the bastard that did this to her. Be my guest. You gave Liz Stewart a bag of money. Where was it from?
I already told you.
Tell us again.
It's my affair.
Not if it was stolen.
Look, Our mother died, all right? She saved it, kept it on the farm. Never trusted no banks, did Mum. She worked hard for it all her life. Wasn't going to let no banks steal it off of her.
Is that what you told Miss Stewart?
Well, I thought it should be included in the estate. I give it to her to look after.
A bank might have been a better bet.
What do you mean?
Somebody bashed her over the head and took the money. Are you still saying it was your mother's?
Of course.
Who else knew Miss Stewart had the bag?
I saw it in the back of a car.
You weren't too happy about that, were you?
No.
Why was that?
Well, it was Mum's little nest egg. Well, I couldn't see why we couldn't just keep it.
But you're going to get it anyway, aren't you?
After lawyers' fees, questions asked.
Did you and your brother have another fight after we left?
Look, we've been having a go at each other since I was born.
A bit old for it now, aren't you?
He started it.
Did you follow Liz Stewart in order to get the bag back?
No.
Did you assault her?
No.
Did your brother?
Oh, why would he? He was the one that'd give it to her.
Well, can you think of anyone who would do something like that?
No. When I was feeding the Weathers, I saw a bloke.
Can you describe him?
Leo Beaumont.
Well, that's no surprise.
Yeah.
So what do the specialists say?
What name did he put?
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
So how is she?
No change. I'm going to nail this bastard.
PJ, if he's got the money already, why would he be sticking
Tess,
her
just
out?
humour me.
Got him. A bloke matching Beaumont's description, booked into the Colonel Thomas Motor Inn.
It's a brick.
It's a weapon in a serious assault.
Now, why would I want to assault someone?
Same reason you're chasing Carl Willis, $97,000.
You got the wrong guys.
I don't think so.
Oh, you checked my room in a motel. Didn't find nothing there.
Where were you between 2 and 2:45 this afternoon?
This afternoon, let's see. I was down the pub, having a beer.
Which pub?
That one with a redhead. I was at the Empire.
The Imperial.
Not bird watching.
Nah. Gave it a miss today. Need to relax.
Thanks, Benny.
Any news?
Still sedated. They're worried about brain damage.
Oh, Tess and Jonesy are on their way back in.
Right.
Why don't you go home? You're really gone on her, aren't you?
It's that obvious.
Well, when she recovers, you better tell her. Don't let her be the last to find out.
Hey, hadn't you better get on home? Got an exam tomorrow.
Yeah, last of my worries. I can drop you off at the hospital if you want.
Ben's with her.
Well, if you hear anything, let me know.
Thanks, mate.
PJ. Ben just called. Lisa's regained consciousness.
What a night. But, looks like she's going to be okay. How are you?
I'm pleased she's on the mend.
Take a break, then. Yeah. Sleeping Beauty.
Handsome prince.
Frog in disguise. Oh, yeah.
I don't know yet.
You had us worried.
No need.
You've been asleep a long time.
Well, you look like you haven't. Oh. It's a killer headache.
Can you remember what happened?
I drove home.
To our place?
And then Joshua.
Joshua.
You wanted the bag. I just got a glimpse.
Joshua Greaves hit you.
He had a brick.
You rest up. You've got a birthday coming up.
Woohoo.
Nothing.
What about the house?
No sign of a break-in. There's a chair lying on its back in the kitchen, but...
Oh, the ute's gone too. Something is up.
Oh, look at this.
Fancy a walk?
Carl Willis.
So, Carl Willis turns up at the farm to get his money back from the Greaves brothers and runs into the very man he's been trying so hard to avoid.
Leo Beaumont.
Look, bumping off Carl will kill two birds with one stone. Gets rid of a double-crossing partner and convinces the brothers he means business.
Homicide and crime scene?
They're out at the farm, but nothing to report as yet.
So where are the brothers?
They could be dead as well.
Unless they're the killers. It's their farm, their ute, their haystack.
Tess, the Greaves brothers haven't caused a ripple of bother in 40 years.
It's a lot of money.
Yes, but I can't believe they would suddenly turn into murderers.
Pretty vicious assault on Liz. Thanks for the update. Right, here's one for your exams, Parish. Does the discovery of a body on a property give you access to the buildings of that property without a warrant? Yes, in some circumstances.
Right. Well, it's high noon. I'd better go. Wish me luck.
Yes, good luck, Parish.
Like I'm dead. Boss, crime scene found a lot of blood and a bullet hole in the kitchen wall.
No word on the brothers?
No.
Just one bullet hole.
303.
Well, Beaumont could have scored himself a rifle.
I thought you were going. Just one bullet hole and two missing brothers.
Homicide have organised a line search. Asked us if we could spare anybody.
We should check with Lucy Paget. See when she last saw her boyfriend.
We need to chase up relatives and mates of the brothers as well.
I can do that.
You've got an exam.
We've got a serious assault and a dead body. I'm headed here.
Are you right, Sarge?
Yes, Constable Jones.
Hang on! Hang on! Sarge! Joshua's in there. A bit hurt.
He threatened to blow me head off if I didn't tell him where the money was.
Can you describe him?
Oh, he's just a young bloke. Tough. Tattoos.
Beaumont.
How long ago did he leave?
Only a short while ago. He took her with him. And the money, the bastard. He'll hurt her.
Did he say what he was going to do?
No, sorry.
Let's see if Beaumont left anything that'll give us an angle on where he's headed. You're being charged, Mr. Greaves, with assault. You better wait here. The ambulance is on its way. Set of feed in the kitchen. Taking a whole lot of packaged food, I think.
Well, how do you know?
Well, the cupboards are open, gaps in the shelves. It's definitely taking a trip.
Joshua's ute.
Beaumont must still be
G'day.
here.
Don't be silly, huh? This thing will turn Mrs. Paget's complexion into spaghetti and meatballs. Then it'll be your turn.
Mr. Greaves.
It's been a bloody disaster, right from the very beginning.
Is there something you want to tell me?
Stupid bloody little bastard. I told him he wouldn't listen. He'd never listen.
Do you want to start at the beginning?
Well, I've killed a man.
You got the money, Beaumont. Now just let Mrs. Paget go and clear off.
Sure. Well, that was the plan all along. As if. Ah, she's a loose end. So are the old boys.
What? So you're going to kill us instead?
I'm not that bloody stupid, mate. What, bumping off cops? Bit too much heat, don't you reckon? I reckon we switch hostages. You come with me. Lose the guns. Very carefully.
You're bloody mad, Beaumont. You're not going to get 5 minutes down the road.
Not in the old ute, maybe. With a nice new police-issue Ford. Keys.
Take me.
Oh, sure.
It makes sense. I think you're more likely to get rid of me than a woman. It's better leverage, mate.
No, he's not taking anybody.
Oh, yes, I am, sweetheart. Turn around. Yeah, you can drive.
Let it go! Let it go!
Turn over. You're under arrest, Beaumont.
Always look for the easy way out, didn't you?
If you'd only left it where it was.
No. If you left it where it was. All that work, all that life, it's all gone. You know that, don't you?
Sorry, Buttercup.
Whatever possessed you, Josh?
It was there. I thought it was a gift from Mum.
Oh, you're as soft as boiled turnips. Mum's dead.
When this is over, Lucy...
It's over already, Josh. I won't be seeing you again.
This way, Joshua.
You're well rid of him, Lucy. You never knew it, but I loved you more than he ever did.
Why didn't you tell me before, Dan?
I don't know.
You never said anything. Not even a hint.
Never knew how.
You take me home now, please, dear.
I didn't mean to hurt Miss Stewart. I asked for the money back. She told me I was an idiot. I hit her. Well, my whole future was in that bag. I had to find somewhere to hide it, and the only place I could think of was Lucy's.
And you thought it was another chance to get into her good books?
Yeah. We were planning a world trip. I'd even sent away for the brochures.
So you went home and you found Carl Willis waiting for you?
Yeah. He must have come in through the back. Took me by surprise. He had the shotgun from beside the laundry door.
Then what happened?
I got back and I could see this joker with a gun at Josh's head, saying he knew we had the money. He was going to shoot him.
So what did you do?
I got the 303 out of the hall cupboard, went into the kitchen. He swung around at me with the shotgun. I shot him. It was self-defense. I swear it. I swear it.
So I'll be going to jail, eh?
Probably. What's going to become of the farm, Josh?
Well, every cloud has a silver lining.
What are you talking about?
You think that farm hasn't been like a jail to me? I done 60 years hard labour, been kicked around by Dan all my life, and Mum never gave me a moment's peace.
But you'd be losing everything. The farm, Lucy...
Oh, nothing, take nothing, still nothing. Happy birthday.
You feeling better?
Yeah, much. Thanks.
Don't you ever do this to me again.
I'll try and be more considerate next time.
I don't know what I'd do, but
Because it's been fun, hasn't it? And I've had fun with you and enjoyed everything.
you're making it sound like it's about to stop.
I'm going back to Melbourne in a couple of days. I've got a job offer. And it's a good one. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry. It's fine. I mean, there's nothing to be sorry about. I mean, it has been fun, and I am... you keep that.
I can't.
Keep it.
Or what is it?
Well, that's the thing about presents. You have to open them to find out.
So, did you tell her how you feel?
Well, we talked about it, and well, we both decided that, well, she's going to go back to Melbourne.
Oh, PJ, I'm sorry.
No. There was a mutual decision not to see each other anymore.
It's not what I expected, that's all.
I guess I just got carried away with the circumstances, the last couple of days.
So, what'd you end up getting her? The present, did you give it to her?
Yeah, I got her a necklace. Nice one.
Expensive?
Another drink?
Yeah.
Another thanks, Chris.
Good job taking Beaumont down.
Yeah, you read it well. Teamwork.
Yeah. Looks like we can work together after all.
After all, I didn't think there was a problem in the first place.
There isn't. Friends
Just friends?
and colleagues.
You in on this round, Jonesy?
Thanks. I've had enough.